tell you, this masked mimic thing, it's a game changer. Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
You with us on this one. I mean, we all love a good movie, a captivating video game, and it's the animation that brings those characters to life, makes them move, makes them, well, them.
Right, exactly.
But have you ever stopped to think about how much work goes into every single motion, every gesture, every little detail?
It's a lot. A lot of work.
Yeah.
Even with those motion capture suits, those actors all decked out like they're going to space.
Yeah.
Animators still have to go in and refine every single movement. It's incredibly tedious. It's like, imagine writing a novel, but having to painstakingly place each individual letter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and that's where this MaskedMimic comes in. It's trying to change the whole game.
Okay, so how? How? Because it sounds like we're talking about magic, right?
Well, almost. It's like giving a computer a few key poses, you know, like, okay, stand here, reach out your arm there.
Okay.
And you tell a little bit about what's around, like, there's a chair over there, and the AI. It figures out the rest.
No way.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's like those connect the dots drawings, but for movement.
Oh, I see. Like filling in the blanks.
Exactly. They call it motion inpainting, which is a fancy way of saying it takes those partial bits of info and creates the rest.
Yeah.
Seamlessly.
So you're telling me instead of an animator spending hours and hours hunched over, meticulously crafting every frame,
Right.
they could just give MaskedMimic some key poses. You know, those important stances that define the movement, and the AI does the in-between work, fills in the gaps.
Exactly. And it doesn't just look robotic or jerky. It actually creates these really fluid, natural-looking movements.
So help me wrap my head around this. What does this actually mean for us, for gamers, for movie buffs? What's the big change?
Okay, imagine video games where the characters aren't just playing out the same pre-programmed actions.
Okay, yeah.
They're actually reacting to you, to your choices, your movements in real time. Imagine a fighting game where the characters react to your every move, or a sprawling open world where the NPCs move and interact with an unprecedented level of realism.
Oh, wow, that's next level. What about VR? Because that's all about making you feel like you're really there.
Absolutely. VR could be completely transformed. Your avatar, how you move in that virtual world, it could all be so much smoother and more natural, even with limited tracking from the headset.
Oh, that's huge, because let's be real, sometimes those VR movements, they can be a little clunky, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But if this masked mimic can figure out those in-between movements, make it look like you're actually reaching for that virtual object, picking it up realistically.
Right. It's a whole different ballgame. Total immersion.
Okay, so this is already blowing my mind, but you're telling me this isn't just for games.
Oh, no. This tech could revolutionize how we do animation everywhere. Movies, simulations, you name it.
Okay, like what? Give me an example.
Okay, imagine digital actors that are so realistic, they can convey subtle emotions through their movements, react to the environment just like a real person would. Or think about medical simulations, where doctors or nurses can practice procedures and get real-time feedback based on their movements.
Wow. Okay, so we're talking like a whole new world of possibilities. This all sounds incredibly complex, though. Like, are we talking supercomputers just to make a character walk across the room?
Well, it is based on super advanced AI, something called a neural network. But the cool thing is, you don't need to be a computer whiz to use it.
That's good, because I am not a computer whiz. So it's learning, like it's taught itself how to make these movements look real.
Well, sort of. They feed these neural networks massive amounts of motion capture data. Think of it like showing someone thousands of hours of dance videos, and they start to pick up on the patterns, the way the body moves.
Okay. So it's like teaching a computer to speak a whole new language, but the language is movement, not words.
Exactly.
That's wild. And as this technology keeps getting better, who knows what we'll be able to create?
And that's the question, isn't it?
It really is. We've got to be mindful of the implications of making virtual reality so real, right?
Right. Big questions to consider as this tech gets even more sophisticated.
This masked mimic, it's not just a fancy name, it's the future unfolding right before our eyes. And who knows what incredible things we'll see next. Keep an eye out, folks. You never know what amazing creations are just around the corner.